Hey guys, what is up? As you can tell, I am in a hotel, but I have good news. I didn't want to drop nothing. So I finally got my place, all right? And I'm in a hotel because I'm in LA. I am in downtown LA for Anime Expo. This has been something that I've been wanting to do since 2014. I've always wanted to come, and I'm finally here. Technically, my flight was from I came to the hotel on the 1st, so this is what is now July 2nd, so it's day 2, day 0 for Anime Expo, and I went to go get my badge and everything because I had a little mix up and all that stuff. So yeah, it's been quite a journey so far for the past several months, from basically the end of 2024 to now 2025. As you guys seen, if anything, I'll refer you guys back to the video that I did back in February about my situation. Of course, I'm not the type of person to delve too deeply because I believe in the internet thing called, privacy, but I did let you guys know what was going on with me. And for the time duration that I did not do again videos for 2 months, is because I got my place and I'm just still trying to get stuff in the place. I didn't know, like, when you first get your own place, how much work it goes into not only cleaning but getting all the stuff, and it's still not finished, but I will be trying to do more videos, get back to it. Okay, so while I'm here doing Anime Expo, I'm also going to be doing videos trying to play catch up for what I'm missing. Okay, so from what I remember, because I gotta catch up, and on top of that, I got several shows for the summer season. Okay, Gaicha Akuta. I'm reading the series. I've been reading the series for a few months now. Fire series, get on that because it's gonna come out on July 6th. Okay, and on Thursday, tomorrow, Keirana and Kobayashi, they're gonna be there both Thursday and Friday. I'm just going for Thursday because I don't want to spoil myself for Friday when they're doing the first 2 episodes. I'm not, but before we can get into that, we gotta do a little catch up. So now we're gonna start first with obviously Windbreaker, because the anime second season already finished. I don't know if they announced the season 3 as of yet, but from where I left off at episode 3. We were introduced to somebody by the end of the series. Anybody that was watching Windbreaker while I wasn't watching, I don't want no spoilers. Please, no spoilers. I had to refrain myself from watching anything. Okay, and they fought against, what was that group called again? I forgot, but that crazy group. Okay? Everybody was tweaking in that group just for them and the leader to get taken out by the end. And now we're dealing with someone that looks far more dangerous than we've ever seen before. And that did mark the end of that arc, and we're now getting into a new arc from my understanding, because there was too many arcs within this season. So without further ado, here is Windbreaker season 2 episode 4. They just here just eating lunch like us. We didn't just scrap with Kill just then. What happened to him? He couldn't be that hurt. Like, my thing is, where the teachers at, bro? I'm still questioning this. Y'all are not really high schoolers, cause where the teachers at? Oh, so he caught a cold from the fight? I think Sakura is sick because it's giving low-key Zuko. That's the only way he can get sick. I don't see Sakura as someone to get sick that easily at all. Like this boy would look at sickness and then just beat it in his face. Like I think there's like some internal dilemma. Hence why he got sick. It's giving Zuko. I bet you any money it is. That's where he lives. That's what I'm saying. Why did he lose a pupil in his eye? Oh my god. I mean, I I don't think he has parents. If I remember correctly, they probably alluded to that in the first season. Right. If I remember correctly, they did alluded that he doesn't have parents back in season one. Okay. No, it's not going to get better once you sleep it off. No. He's reading the room. Yo, Sakura, drink this. Drink this. I got the big bottle myself. Drink it. It hydrates you. And no, I'm not sick. I just need something to drink. He's used to being alone and taking care of himself. Yeah. Mm. I would say it's understandable, but don't push someone, especially when they're not used to that. That might put them in a position where they feel weirded out. He knows y'all there, but it's just like trying to push him to accept it forcefully. It's not going to work out in the way you think. You gotta have to like ease him into it, especially if he's been dealing with living and being by himself for so long. Ooh, oh, you see, he's not really used to that. Just y'all, even y'all giving him medicine and stuff like that. It's not he. It's foreign to him. He's going through a Zuko moment. I'm sorry. He's literally going through a Zuko moment right now. Oh, she made him food. Facts. Yeah, you don't catch a cold because of a fight. See, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. It's more of a, like a psychological issue he's battling with. No, stop being stubborn. It's tough. Yeah, it's not easy asking for help. Because he trusts them. That's why. Have faith. Put your trust in them. Bro is really trying to. So how do I approach this situation? What? No, it doesn't. What is he trying to get at? Okay, I see what he's getting at. Okay. You're scared. That's what you're perceiving in your head. The thing, they don't care about that. It's kind of hard. Damn. Oh, like a cat. Oh, that's what you're doing. So you project thinking you got rejected. Perfectly said, Kaji. Perfectly said. Perfectly said. Perfectly said. Thank you. That's what you gotta do. Don't say that like it's easy. Really? Why? Of all people, Umamiya, really? Not the whole face dented. It doesn't help that he's voiced by Yukamura. It doesn't help. Did we just get another character girl for Saga? Did he just punch him so he could get that bandage over his nose? Okay, so knowing Windbreaker, it does have these moments that we're going to probably see continuously throughout the series where high intensity matches, people fighting, brawling, all of that stuff between two groups. Obviously, the main group being Bofuden and then any other group, right? And so the Keel arc officially ended since the last episode, which was episode 3. Obviously, there is that mysterious person who has black hair, like short black hair, just a little under the earlobe, and has tattoos. Now, I don't know who they are, but they did infiltrate, or they were there with Keel. Obviously, he's not part of Keel. He was there for something else. Okay. But going into this episode, as I was stating in the reaction part, Sakura had his Zuko moment. If any of you has watched the Avatar: The Last Airbender, and it was in book 2 of that series, right? And it was in the Earth Kingdom. going into the Earth Kingdom. Yeah, it was in the Earth Kingdom. And Zuko was going through a dilemma because he decided to change his ways from chasing Aang, the Avatar, and trying to make amends and, become a better person. There was a lot of internalized questioning he was doing. And because of that, from his honor, trying to retrieve his honor of capturing Aang, and now forging this new type of honor, this new way of life, of turning over a whole new leaf, bringing about a new identity of himself, led to a lot of internal changes, more so psychologically, which caused him to be delirious and be bedridden. And, Iroh, his uncle, had to take care of him. The same thing can be said for Sakura in this episode. Like, when I saw it, I'm like, instantly, that's what clicked the most. Okay. The fact that, like, Sakura, as we've seen from the very first episode, where he came into this town, right? He wanted to go to Furin to become the strongest, to get on top, right? To prove his self-worth, his honor, right? To prove to everybody he can do it on his own. He big bad by himself. And then he quickly gets humbled each and every single time, not in the sense of like beatings, but more so how people act and treat him. It first started with Kotaha, right? She allowed him into the shop. She gave him food. She was bullied. Not so much bullied, but she was troubled by troublemakers. He came to protect her. And then with the townspeople having his back, and she's like, look up. We're standing right before you. That set the precursor for his character and what he has to go through, because he was always a loner due to people having prejudices, biases, all these type of negative things towards him, either due to his appearance, due to whatever reasons they had negatively towards him. And because he has been constantly subjugated to that negativity, he secluded himself to saying, I don't need anyone's help, because more than likely he's always been rejected for reaching out for help, wanting someone to be by his side, because people had whatever negative reasons depending on where he used to live. And now coming into this new town to, I guess, start a whole new leaf and everything, now he comes across, the students of Furin, and these students, these teens, right, all have their own backstory for whatever the reason is. But all of them, for one thing, compared to Sakura, is they are upfront with what they want, when they want it, who they are, and they're not afraid of reaching out if they need to reach out to somebody. And so they're just like a mirror reflection of Sakura, in the sense of like constantly kind of in a way showing his weaknesses, because Sakura tries so hard to not look at other people, because already due to his trauma of always being rejected, of always being hurt by other individuals, with everyone in the town, including Furin, showing him the opposite, he found it to be much more easier, because this is what he had to deal with constantly of, let me cover my eyes, whether more metaphorically or physically. He had to constantly close his eyes or look down, because it was much more easier than trying to look up, hoping or praying that someone looks his way, and holds their hand out to him. It was much more easier to look down and ignore everything around him. And so this is why we got to this point in the story where now he got sick, because it's just like, he wants to be able to look at people. He wants to acknowledge the fact that there are people that look at him for just him, not whatever biases they already have against him, or people who's just going to be horrible towards him for no reason whatsoever, right? It's easier for him. It was comfortable for him to break out of his comfort zone, led to him being sick, led to him falling ill. Right? Hence why every time you saw, like when he was in his house, and obviously we officially know that he has no parents. What happened to his parents, I don't know if you're a manga reader and they did explain what happened to his family, why he's an orphan or anything. If they didn't, again, no spoilers, but he's been doing a lot of things on his own, and it's not easy when you're so used to like doing everything. I can say this for myself, doing things on your own, and these expectations being placed on you, or people looking at you a certain way. You know, it's easier just doing it on your own and not asking of anyone. And it can get to the point where it's just like, you know, you're supposed to ask for help. You know you need connections. You need to be surrounded. Like people saying, no, you don't. Yes, you do. Humans are built to be connected. Okay. It's literally written in our DNA, our makeup. Like we need to feel a sense of connection, a sense of community, or else we literally will go insane. Okay. So trying to want to connect to people can be problematic for those of us who are so used to just doing everything on our own, because it's either when we do ask for help or we do ask for people to be by our sides, it's a problem. Or you stretch your hand out to help people, but you can't get that in return. And it's not like it's not just to help because you want something in return. It would be nice if it can happen. It'd be nice if you can feel included, not just always being the person to reach out. Or in this case, for Sakura, it's, I didn't do nothing but exist, and my existence is troublesome to people. And I'm laughing because it's just like, it probably is true for some people out there. It's probably true. And so hopefully you guys are in the position of Sakura, where now he is being surrounded by people that actually do care and is looking him directly in the eyeball and saying, we accept you, girl. And knowing that Kaji is the perfect person to talk to about that, because he was in the same position as Sakura at one point, and now he can rely on others. Obviously the tsundereness where he punches Umamiya because they're like, oh my god, my kids, my little dudes, y'all getting along, you giving the best advice, and then, you know, he's like frozen because it's just like, what are you doing here? But I think the conversation he had with Kaji is for the best, because the best person to understand where Sakura is coming from in his current position is Kaji. From the backstory that we got of him late last season going into this season, he was a perfect person that Sakura went to directly to talk about this entire thing. So again, we're going to see Sakura improve and grow as an individual and learn to accept that, you know, these people want you in their life and you want them too. So it's just like, you have no choice but to accept this at this point, right? So if you guys already saw this episode, but you decide to watch it all over again with me, right? Do tell me in the comment section below on how you felt about Windbreaker Season 2 Episode 4. Of course, if you've already watched all the episodes, don't spoil, don't tell me nothing. If you read the manga, don't tell me nothing. Only talk about the chapter it's adapted from. Nothing further. What shows are you guys going to watch for this summer season? Do drop it in the comment section below. All the links are in the description box. You guys go check it out. And I'm Kimi-chan, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. With